a bit, and it's now tied. Great blocking. Rizza Cruz, a one-on-one. You see the momentum shift to orange and white.
Mondoñedo, Gonzaga denied. We are tied at 24.
Little too tight. Ooh, Rizza Cruz makes do with a one-hand set.
Too tight, but take a look at that. A jump set before the ball reaches the net. That is a sign of a good
How
set.
they hold on, at least finish better and fighting.
Again, you gotta make the opponent sweat. Romero. Oh, that was a good play from the Farm Fresh Foxies.
He scored 18 points, the lone double-digit scorer against Creamline. But in the first game, actually, there were a number of players who scored in double digits.
Great exchanges so far from both teams, making everyone involved here. Cruz with that classic running.
Lead is up to 6, the biggest here in set 1. Hinko goes middle. That's their first conversion with her.
This time, good connection with Cruz, and Cruz again just being smart.
Laxina will try to get aces here, but Bertolano with a perfect pass. And that also means a good, perfect execution for Cruz.
35% dapat si Trisha Tubu. Kay Romero, bawal mag-ulit ng play. Kailangan, hindi pwedeng mag-ulit.
10 points now for De La Cruz. Cés Robles is blocked. But she'll try again. A little too tight.
What a set.
But still a point.
What a set coming from Louis. Execution. Be quick attack on Rizza Cruz, targeting zone 5.
Out of her own, her point here in set 2. Romero, oh, to Cruz. 1-2, quick attack. Celebration.
Points. And I think here in the points that they've been earned and get a good play.
Good serve from Vanny Gantler. Amazing. Giselle C.
This is the fight that we have been waiting for.
Cruz has been a standout in today's match.
Cheng with a nice serve. Romero with a set. And that's good enough for Cruz.
Feeding Cruz a lot while she's in the front row. Take a look at that smart
Marla dito sa Ilocos. That's already 2 blocks for her. Tubo again. Tempiatura with a save. Marla attacks. Binawian.
Jump with her attack, but what a save there from Tempiatura. Take a look at Cruz and Tubo teaming up. No space.
Set advantage. Romero looks at the options, goes to Cruz, who knew where to put it.
Power in her attack, and that connection again, that's deadly for the Foxies at Louis Romero.
They're pushing it. They're challenging the first ball passers of the Chargers.
Look at that for a carry.
Won't be surprised if this was their...
You're right, huh? It really depends on where you pause it. Early on, they stopped it. It didn't look like overreach, and then just play it a bit. You see the fingers go over.
And I think that was what Farm Fresh was contesting.
Yeah.
Back to the action here. Gonzaga was dug by Delerio. Straight to the back. Mondoñedo, nabuhay. Cruz from the middle.
Louis Romero to her players. Early on, we saw Tagsip. Now we see Cruz. PVL going more to her in the middle.
Perfect receive, and that is the result.
Picaña now serving. Good reception by Delerio. Romero goes to Cruz right away.
You know, anyone Louis Romero sets to score. So
So 17 serving 15. The crawl continues.
Yeah.
Oh, it hits the line. Right on target for Rizza Cruz.
Good to see her in action here in the PVL. Good serve. Good reception by CC. Cat. Cross court and good.
Stop. Desperate stop. What a serve.
Good reception by Abeliana. La Rosa is checked at the net. Tubu from the back row. Good read by Molde. Alba goes to CC.
Chance for Farm Fresh.
Cruz. Vit
Corner pocket.
goes in for Cruz.
2 sets. Choco Mucho grabbed the lead already. But look, Farm Fresh are holding themselves.
Mars is in front with Malaluan. Good reception by General. Goes to Molde, who's checked at the net again. And just like that, our game is tied at 8.
You know, I feel the set.
Bertolano with her signature jump serve. Regalo, and off the joust. It is Rizza Cruz who won it. It's now 5-4. Bertolano sent that in. Maraginot on the 1-2. Read well. Push to the back, and that goes to zone 5 for Rizza Cruz.
Bertolano a while ago. This time around, it's a push from Rizza all the way to that corner pocket. They're just finding.
23-20. Cruz scores for Farm Fresh.
What a time for that connection to come through for the Foxies.
Body in front of the ball, hindi yung pagilid. So, point was won by Farm Fresh.
22-18. A chance for the orange shirts. Ooh, what a play. It's Rizza Cruz converting.
50 pa ata magkakasama itong mga to eh.
Nakaabang kami ni Neil kay Trisha Tubo sa combination eh, but it's Rizza.
If that's a way to energize the squad, why not?
We've seen it work a lot of times. But speaking of energizing her squad, why not with a point? Rizza Cruz. Rizza in their past couple of games.
As Trisha was attacking, so with attacks like that, you need to stay stable, on your toes. You can't move too much.
What about that attack this time coming from Rizza Cruz? I mean,
Sure.
Yeah.
And the others really take risks.
Estrella this time from the left pin. Rizza Cruz, though, points to her name.
You love that.
14-13 is the score. Bertolano, that was picked up. Saved by Panaga. Carlos is blocked.
On that sequence, one-man block there.
They're just asking them to do out of system for Adorador. Villano's there. Back set running to Cruz. Finds a spot.
Doing the job for the team. This time, the opponent. It has always been like that. So it's how you position yourself will depend on how well you read where your opponent is going.
Ooh. So I can't read that, nor did the crossovers. Quick attacks. Look at that one more time. Zero tempo at that. Both leaders in this match so far. We got the first set. 16-15, 1-point game.
Oh, both of them had to let it go. Got him.
Rizza Cruz just finding the right spot. Just Robles just reading that well. But this time, Trisha Cruz pushes one through and another block.
Lead is now down to 2.
Ooh, quick attack. Yes, that works for Rizza Cruz. Perfect pass, perfect set, and execution on point. Nobody.
Hoping to hold on to this lead. Gonzalez is back in the game, and she sets up Rizza Cruz.
The high risers finds it difficult to defend, just too quick that time.
Mabibilis
Right.
na bola. A bit tight. De La Cruz picks it up. Bertolano rises up. Chicken wing by Jimenez.
Chance here for the Foxies. And they convert on that quick by Cruz.
And the soft touches, the high risers, and that is why they will need this quick timeout.
The story of every athlete coming from an injury, each one different, but never an easy journey.
Yes.
Here comes Mika Reyes, snapping that in. Tubo tries something different. As you mentioned, she'll try something to mess up the defense. Here's the set, and an open hole. Cruz finding the spot.
Cruz going for that tip.
By teammates surrounding her.
Yeah, that's why communication is important. You have to call it out.
Good first ball, leads to the runner. Rizza Cruz. And this spike of the set is brought to you by Duncan, pasalubong ng bayan. 16-19. Louis. Back sets to Viray. Rivera. Back row from Heather.
Good dig.
Bertolano sets up Caitlin on the off speed. And the placement, the push by Rizza Cruz.
Playing it smart.
A 3-point advantage for the Farm Fresh Foxies here early on in our second set. We have De La Cruz continuing to serve. A bunch of good serves from her. The white shirts have it.
Ooh, that's too tight.
Way too tight. Ball is still alive. They go to Rizza Cruz.
Replay here. Beautiful setup. No block found.
We're all tied up at 4 apiece.
Ooh, what a spot.
Nobody there.
That's a short running attack targeting zone 5. No urgency.
That's Rizza Cruz.
Touch.
Farm Fresh now at the 20-point mark. Iris trying to catch the defense off guard, but Bertolano read it like a book. Tolinada this time sets up Singh. Covered by Roma May. Back row hit.
Good dig.
Viray pops it up. Back row for Bertolano. Nabitin, but it went over. Pancake. An attack for Iris. Scramble.
Overpass.
Broken plays for both teams. Singh. Back and forth we go. Dakis. Oh, it's still good.
No.
Doromal. Saved. Oh. And running out of steam.
Wondering where is Pati Orendain?
Yeah, she played well in the previous set.
She was instrumental.
And Farm Fresh is at set point.
In the meantime, Arado with a good reception. Ceballos. Bertolano hits it off the hands of Alcantara.
This is smart plays.
Romero, De La Rosa. And this is Trisha Tubo also stepping up. Laruza finally contributing. Vanny Gandler serving. And we are seeing the Signal HD Spikers. The pace is getting slower, their pace.
And one of the changes that we see also on the side of the Foxies, you'll see more.
Romero. You're asking for a check ball.
Managed to get a lead earlier. It was just consistency, I guess, that was missing. They get good runs, but it comes in bursts. I think what they need is more. They were down earlier by 3 points. It's that burst that we've seen earlier. Yun yung hinahanap natin from them, and they get a free ball.
Oh! So close. Oh my goodness. They were
trying to save it. Look at this. Sayang. The effort was there.
Sayang.
Farm Fresh. Ooh, good first ball from La Rosa. And Cruz says, I'll take advantage of that by the Foxies. And they are at advantage with short serve. Good first ball though from Cruz. Just a redo from earlier. No problem.
As much as they can. And while they are ahead, they have to make sure that they maintain it.
Short running. It works for Cruz. Let's see how they can catch up in this moment. Za with that serve. Quick play to Cruz. Yes.
Comes from the technical timeout, rather.
Yeah.
Gallery's Tower as they put back Isa Jimenez on the floor. Coronel will be a setter once again. Here comes the play. Back set. Isa with a spike and the score.
Been aggressive in offense. An instant point coming from the bench there, Isa Jimenez. So this is a very comfortable lead right now for the Farm Fresh Foxies.
Ooh, bit low for Baliton. And Cruz converts.
Adjustment on the side of the high risers that actually just scraped the hand of Cruz.
Reception by Delerio leads to another quick attack.
Second look at that. Another good pass from the Foxies that allowed Romero to activate the middle.
Replacing Jolina de la Cruz. She gets the receive. And they turn it into a point.
Set already. Cruz delaying the jump, pulling the blockers.
Janela got to it. There's the dump, and it's hit against the block. I failed to mention that Mike La Rosa is on the floor.
Was done well, by the way.
Right.
At least in the early goings of this game. Easy dump from Rizza Cruz.
Serve. That tackles the net. Good sharp drive in play. Dakis! That's blocked. They stretch. They reach. They connect. That'll work!
That's the second time. Soft tip lang. Nakakamiss tayo.
Oo, ang guluhan eh.
Yeah, that's her second.
Eh, hindi natamaan. Hindi naabot eh. The serve, center of the defense. Quick. Yes, it will work. Cruz quietly making contributions.
In the middle, kasi alam na lang bibigay.
We have Turing on deck to serve for the white shirts.
Good receive.
Nabor, that's right. Here comes Aragalang. Denied. Block of the set is brought to you by East West Bank, the official bank of the PVL All-Filipino Conference. Tied again at 7. Couple of deadlocks piling up here for both these squads. Here comes Pauline Gaston. Louis to Trisha Tubu. Cess was waiting for that one. They go to Cruz. Right on the money. As we take a look at this verse. Much needed from Rizza Cruz. We will be right back. Finally, something happening here for the crossovers as Romero will send this one to Tubu. Bicar. That was Cess Robles. Seen a lot of scrappy plays from the two of them. But that just goes to show how much this game means to these players.
Multiple angles, cross down the line.
As a service ace. Just down by 1. Charitigo will call for a timeout.
The mindset has shifted for them.
Not for long though, says Rizza Cruz, and she can
choose there for that receive, and this time an even better attack on that
since her college days. 3-point lead. Charitigo, not for long, says Rizza Cruz.
From the Foxies, a short running attack on that one, just targeting that block of the Charitigo.
Not a lot of smiles at this point. Maybe this could change it if they get to set point. But they don't. Delerio with a save. The tip, and it works for Cruz.
What a save there by Louis.